Hello everybody, and welcome to the How to Stay Live tutorial, helpful hints on how to stay live during a virtual bingo live stream. My name is Allison, I'm from the Grey Eagle Bingo, and hopefully I can give you some helpful hints and tips on how to stay live during your live stream and get the most out of your VBingo event. So, what does it mean to stay live? Well, when you're live streaming an event, there is a lag between when the caller actually calls the ball in hall versus when you see it called at home. When you have decent Wi-Fi or good internet, this lag can be anywhere from 4 to 6 seconds. Now this is normal. On a TV, like the smart TV that I have at home, when I play VBingo, this is about 8 to 10 seconds. So when I have both my phone and my TV going, there's even a lag between those two devices. So why is this so important? Well, if your stream has begun to fall behind, the lag could be longer than the time it takes to call a ball. So when I say this, I call it 14 seconds a ball during my event. If your lag has exceeded that, then by the time you call your bingo in, it may seem like we've continued to call numbers, but that's simply not the case. I think this is fairly universal between all the halls. We stop play when the phone rings. So as soon as we hear that phone rings, we stop. So if you're 2 to 3 balls behind, it seems like we've continued to go while the phone's ringing, and that's just simply not the case. This is why it's so important to understand how to stay live during an event. So how often should I do this? I like to tell my players, when we are verifying a bingo or waiting for the information from our volunteers, this is the best time to refresh. This is the best time to make sure that live button is red. Best time while we're verifying a bingo. Do it as often as you can. Honestly, it can't hurt. We want you to get the most out of your virtual bingo experience. And you know what? We like to say this in the hall. Lag is not our friend. We don't like it. So here I'm actually going to show you a couple pictures, a couple videos. Here, this little red dot is my cursor. So this is just a screen grab of the Central Memorial live stream here in Calgary. So here at the bottom, you can actually see the progress bar. When you're on your laptop, if you just roll your cursor over the screen, this will pop up. If you're on your phone or your tablet, you just tap the screen and the progress bar will show up. Here at the bottom left-hand corner, there's a live button. As you can see, right beside the live, it's a little red dot, and that means I'm currently as live as I can be, which is awesome. This is where you want to be. It wants to stay red. When that turns gray, that means that you are currently lagging behind. You're not live anymore. The easiest way to do this, hit the live button, tap that live word, and it should turn red, and it means you're more up to date. I mean, it's not going to be perfect. We always have a bit of a lag between when you see us, but hey, a little bit of lag is okay and totally normal. So here we go. We have a little video that I did from my screen recording on my phone. So this is from last night's event, January 21st. You can see we have our 6 p.m. event going here. So this is just on the actual YouTube app that I have installed on my phone. You can get this on your tablet or any type of device that you have. So what's going to happen here is my screen's going to turn sideways. I'm going to hit the play button on the screen. Here, you'll see right here, sideways, and hit play. And all of a sudden that live button has turned gray. So that means that once I actually hit play, it has started to lag behind. Next, you're going to see me tap that button and it'll turn red again. One really important thing to note here is I-28 is currently in the screen. As soon as I hit that live button, it's going to change to a different ball because I'm actually a couple numbers behind. So here we go. Tap my screen, hit the live button, boom. I'm up to date. And N34 is there, which means I am actually quite a few numbers behind. So it's honestly as easy as that to refresh that feed. Now I'm going to actually go to a browser. In this case, mine will be Safari, and I'll show you how to just, when you can't hit that live button, what do you do? All right, so I'm going to exit out of this, exit out of the app, and I'm going to go to Safari. So here, this is just the YouTube page. YouTube is up on my URL. We're going to click the video. There we go. And here's the live stream on the browser. So you're going to see me a few times try to hit that live button and it just will not click. So I'm going to exit out of that. Won't stay live. So what I'm going to do here is up on the URL bar, this is where you actually type the web address in. There's a little arrow here, little curly arrow. As soon as you hit that, it's actually going to refresh or reload the page you're on. There we go. I've refreshed it and I'm up to date-ish. So that is how to refresh on the actual browser. So if you're playing on a smart TV and you're not necessarily sure how to do this on your smart TV because there's no live button, you haven't typed in a URL, what the heck do you do? So here's a very rough video. This is this afternoon. And the best thing to do, so this is on the smart TV. What I like to do, you actually take your remote, you're going to hit back or exit out of the YouTube video. You're going to exit out. It's going to take you back to your search area. You're going to re-click that screen and it'll refresh you right back on. I find generally, I'll just play this video again. I find generally the TVs tend to lag behind a bit longer, so we do suggest that you keep a secondary device just in case. So players, that was my little video, my little spiel on how to stay live. I'd like to thank you for joining this afternoon, this evening, whatever time you're watching this video. Hope it was helpful. If you're still not sure or you still have questions, you can always contact your participating hall. Hey, if you're from, Lethbridge and you're wondering what the heck I'm talking about, call our number. Talk to me. Talk to one of our staff members. We like to talk about not lagging behind all the time. So here you have your participating halls. In Edmonton, you got Castle Downs, Kensington, and Caesars Bingo. Lethbridge, you got Winners Bingo. And Calgary, you got Bingo Barn, Grey Eagle, and 5 Star. And watch out, the Bingo Palace should be starting up soon. But thanks for joining us this day, players. And, break a dauber out there. We'll see you soon.